Here comes the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
That's caught. It's Brown. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looking for an open area to his left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. You tuck it down, get some positive yards.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! Touchdown, Cardinals!
Okay.
And just dusted the field. Extra point here will tie the game. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Daniels. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as...
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He's loose down the left side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. And guys, the defense's head might be spinning a little bit after giving up that huge gain on the first play. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Going for the big play. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Rushes on him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
He makes a grab. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Past the 50, 30, he's at the 20.
Oh my God!
Return, not only do they get the ball back, but
Go ahead.
set up some field position.
Go get you one.
As they get set to snap it,
Right, that
just
shit
about
a mile
towards the
away.
end of the quarter. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown Gator. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good.
All right, fellas, let's go get us another pick.
Kickoff unit on the field.
Feeling good
and
out
this
here.
defense will be called on to protect
Go
this
Gators.
lead.
Gator Nation.
No reason to risk
Best
trying to
nation in
field
the
that
world.
one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Makes the grab, it's Brown. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. And just a short, safe.
It's not sweet over here, bruh. I ain't going for none of that. None of that. None of that.
Looking to fire. Got a man. It's
Oh,
Skinner.
wow.
Oh, he's got some space.
Oh,
Found enough
my.
room to get it into enemy
That boy got
territory
up out of
down
there.
at the 43-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. He wants to go deep.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Jordan, you want another one? Jordan!
37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second
Yeah.
interception in the first half.
Jordan, go get you one, my boy.
And making plays early and often for his club.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense
Defense don't know what to do out there, man.
No doubt. Everything
Hey, man, say, man.
dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Do your big one, Jordan.
Just keep piling it on until they
The
find
defense came to play today. I love it. By the way, it's a screen pass.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. They've got the screen set up. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your plate.
He uncorks one deep. Snags it inside the 20.
What a fucking dot. Put that bitch on the mark.
That's the way you get things going.
Man, this offense could play like this in real life, bro. We would be fucking great.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
We wouldn't have no problems in real life. We would be fucking elite.
Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. A methodical drive that they finished.
No, not he got up out of there. Not man, I got up out of there. All right, our next 2 games are away.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the
Oklahoma,
taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land,
the Oklahoma Sooners.
For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
All right, Oklahoma. Let's get it.
The Gators will kick it off to get us underway.
No, you're not. I'm gonna punch you straight on your 2 feet.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Fuck no. Bro, I'm telling you, that shit's not happening. Relax yourself. Money, nigga.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires on the move. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused.
Yeah, it's not going like that over here, sir. You're gonna have to actually play, open up that playbook.
It didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen.
Oh, my God. They just whooping me.
Because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. Catch inside the 25.
Oh, you one of those. Okay, bet. That'll be the last time you get that. That'll be the last time you get that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Yeah.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive.
Wow, you really gonna offside kick? That's insane, bro. You don't want me to have the ball back. That's insane. I'm gonna make you pay for it too.
That's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
So why you can't give me the ball? You afraid?
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Oh, he's going to go up top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the 8.
I just said you was gonna pay for it. I just said you was gonna fucking pay for it. No, you ain't think shit. You ain't think shit. You ain't think shit. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Play zone. All eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on
yeah,
the
you finna catch your ass whooping.
Great job by the defense understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Blasted as he lets it go.
Uh-huh.
Wait, he had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now adjusting. On the run, deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Here's a heat. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone, you want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Sooners want to move quickly.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force.
Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Touchdown Gators! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. To the air. It's Lagway. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's up. And the defense got it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. Lowers those pads. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown Sooners. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Just one moment and all of a sudden the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Kickoff going out of bounds. They will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Gators! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll ride the hot hand. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. To the air, it's Mateer. It's caught. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. Throws into the middle of the field. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Finally corralled, but not before.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Going to the run, it's up. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Lagway. Deep shot for the end zone. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Find some fresh air. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Florida! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Bringing the heat. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pressure coming. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a first down. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Gators will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running back searching for a hole. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to get the edge on the toss. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there. Some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. The very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And here comes the Navy offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And
this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Lets it go. Complete in the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Navy!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, made him miss again. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the timing just a hair off.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, midshipman.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for space. It's Daniels. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Navy! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. On the run, it's Daniels. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now early in the game.
Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, midshipman. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the ground, it's Clark. Hard running there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, the ground game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 45.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. I mean, I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air. But now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Leaves it with the running back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And right down the middle. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield on first down. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback extends the play. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Here's the pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Hawkins. Racing down the left side. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Florida. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
It's on target and complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Navy! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. sending the offense back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Sends it downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the first half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, midshipman! Quick strike through the air for the score. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the run, it's Daniels. Makes it past the marker. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Gators will hustle to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You think
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. There he goes to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
Nice job by the fullback on that play. Was in pass protection first. He saw he could release out of the backfield, become a viable target for the quarterback, and gains a couple yards.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The sure hands, it's Chapman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Navy now facing third and short. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Quickly complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. 22 order, 22 direction. Wants to go up top on first down. Completes the shuffle pass. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
Just keeps swinging it. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10, and he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This will test them. You just gave up the game-tying interception, and now it's on you to try to get the lead back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Out of the backfield, he's open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Breaks into the open.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To throw, it's Horvath. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Navy! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. The short hands, it's Livingston. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the 4th quarter, but you don't want to sit back and prevent, because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself from winning.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Last chance coming up. Going for it all. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we just have overtime on our hands.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Quarterback strolling away from heat. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Absolutely the right decision by this offense. You got a 1-point lead. You want to make it 3, but more importantly, under 10 seconds. One more stop, baby. Let that clock run out. Walk out of here with the win.
They'll line up for the onside kick. Just 1 second to play, and really their only hope is some type of penalty for an untimed down. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess.